Let's get nuts.
Well, I mean, I do, but just not very well. Anyway, hey, what's up? I love the new intro music. Well, you can look forward to seeing that on the next Ross Gates album, which will be coming later this summer or early in the fall. One or the other. It's called Neurodivergent. See, this is how far ahead I've already planned, right? Shoost hates it. Just picture the papers flying everywhere. But yeah, because, you know, I've got the Meerkat album already came out at the end of last month. At the end of last month. The Revenge Part 1 album will be coming out in the middle of next month. After that, I don't know if I'm going to be doing albums so much as maybe a couple of EPs or a couple of singles, but you guys know that I have a couple of Miami by Midnight tracks, at least one anyway, that are going to be coming. There are a couple of Heisenberg tracks that are in the works. And then there's the Ross Gates album, which will be coming later, and I'm going to go full album with that one. You guys have heard that if you're on the Patreon or if you've been around the stream, you've heard some of those works in progress. But yeah, so that the new intro track, it's called the fuck is it even called? This is how much music I've been making lately. Hey Gothic, how you doing? Anyway, it's called Bring It, but the album version actually has a rap verse in it. Nope, not heard one song. Not a one. Not a one. Thank you for that, Moon. I appreciate it. We are going to be having another VC rave for those who are interested. We're doing this right here. We're taking donations. We are doing a fundraiser. It is going to be for the Ronald McDonald House and for the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. We are splitting the proceeds between those two, and the top donators are going to be getting, well, the top donator will be getting a $50 discount code for merch in my shop, including this beautiful thing here, or this beautiful thing here. Oh fuck, I forgot my coffee. And if there is more than one, I'm gonna have to split it between them. So currently we have 3 people who are the top donators right now. So instead of one person getting 50, I'll just split it, and if it remains the same, for example, we've got 3 people, then I'll give them 20 apiece, is what I'll do. I'm not gonna worry about a $10 difference. But yeah, so all proceeds are going to immaculate causes, and then you guys get a voice chat rave. Of course, going to be streamed here on Twitch and YouTube. Maybe TikTok if I'm feeling generous. We'll see. But yeah, that'll happen whenever we get at least halfway. So there is that. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Definitely not hungry, but should eat something. Going to nom later though. That's fair. I'm remembering how amazing you all are, and you as well. Speaking of which, add my little shout out button there. Big shout out to our artistic friends, Tiamara and Lady Z and Story Mage. Because now you have the music thing, you can do TikTok. Well, I mean, I could do TikTok anyway. Oh yeah, because I've got the artist profile now. That's right. So like all of my releases, because they've always gone to TikTok, but now they recognize me as a musical artist. So I have an entire tab of all my songs, which is wonderful. You guys will have to let me know if you go to my profile. Is that the first thing that pops up, or does it go to the videos thing? I don't know, because any artist that I've come across, it goes right to the music tab, right? So I don't know for sure. I mean, because don't get me wrong, I became known as being an ADHD advocate, right? And then lo and behold, hey, look, it's the TISM. Well, fuck, who would have thunk it? So obviously, I'm still kind of the advocate. I'm just more into the music as of late because I think I realized during all of that. By the way, your beep over on the Moon, your beep over on the shorts. I just noticed that. I thought you did that in the Twitch chat. Anyway, what was I saying? I am medicated today, so hey, take your meds if you forgot. Unless it's too late in the day. Music or advocate, you're awesome. And we appreciate you too. But I mean, like with with all of the shit going on and just how things are, the state of the world and the state of social media and all of that, music is always something that has brought me joy. Long ago, way before TikTok was even a thing. The motto on my artist page, like my Facebook fan page, was it's all about the music, regardless how many, and I'm paraphrasing, no matter what adventures I got up to, it always circled back to the music. All the fucked upness in the world, yeah. Med, food, water, laundry, and dishes reminder? Sure. We'll take that, sure. Today we're going with infractions, no copyright, cyberpunk mix, because I'm getting tired of putting in, hey, stop copyright claiming my fucking videos. I'm just lazy today is what it is. I just don't feel like having to go back in and put that in. It's just like, fuck off, leave me alone. Anyway, happy hump day. How's yours going? I hope it goes well. I hope your week is going alright. Hey, Brookie!
Let's get nuts.
With a big 29. Hi, Brookie. Missed your face. Do DMG. Okay, thank you. I know what you meant. I know what you were trying to say. I can't hear anything. Oh, okay. No kind of yes and no, no, no. I mean, fair. Oh yeah, you're checking off the list there. Doing the goblin checking, are we? It's all good. Do I have to, because Brookie's not listening? Hang on. There we go. Since apparently Brookie can't hear anything, we'll type it out to her. Uneventful the way I like it. Perfect. Meds can't work unless you take them. Right? Emergency meds are for emergencies. Be careful. Hey, look at you. That's... I want to say on one hand, like, there was a part of me that I read that and, the sarcastic voice went, well, no shit. It's like the lottery. You can't win if you don't play. However, your odds of getting struck by lightning and then run over by a steamroller being pushed by a freight train are probably higher. But, that being said, that's correct. Meds don't work unless you take them. True story. Did you have to slide that emergency thing in there because of what Jay was talking about the other day? Meow. Chris the Queen Gary has shown up. Moose? And a moose? Hey Nate, what's going on? How long until Nate starts streaming? See, internally I have a bet going. It's either Nate is going to start streaming or he's going to get back to writing music. It's going to be one or the other. And what are the odds of either one happening? About the same as aforementioned winning lottery ticket. Right? Where's the fucking lie, man? Where's the lie? And Mama, I would love it if he would get back into music. I've been bugging him for... I don't know. A year? I've been bugging him for a lot longer than that. But I mean, like, I've really been Poke, poke. Hey, hey. You know that if you took a little of the gaming time and devoted it to music, we could start writing shit together again. Or I could start handing you stuff to remix, and I could maybe get you my copy of Serum. Don't worry, it's paid. When you talk about music, that's the ironic thing, right? Is it's such a I'm gonna call you out here, big boy. Um, it has always been a big special interest and hyper focus for Nate was music, right? So like if you've ever had the misfortune of sitting with Nate and I in a BC and somehow we get on the topic of like the old shit that we did, and then Nate starts breaking out like every old fucking song that we've ever done, half of which I think are abysmal and never need to see the light of day again. But no, he's fucking playing them for everybody. Hey, Z official, how you doing? What's a shakin'? Welcome to our happy little stream world. Doing good, right on. Welcome, welcome. How about you shut the fuck up or I'll play Boing for them. No, 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 no. This is the 4 bars. You know what this needs? No, it's 4 beats. What would you do if I remade that song? What would you do? Hmm? What would you do? How's your Wednesday going there, Z official? I was giving it the benefit. Let me and my BFF showing my me and my BFF showing folks my old art. Right? That would be the Tweakers vibes right there. It's funny you say that. It is so funny that you say that. See if you could remind me about that later. Because there's a very strong The Tweakers influence for a project that I'm working on, which is going to make Revenge Part 2. But yeah, very strong The Tweakers energy going into it. Yeah, 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 I know. This is why I tell people to DM me. I'll remember. Well, I mean, if it's music wise, the odds are you probably will. That's the thing. But yeah, there's that. There's that. I'm a lurk whilst I do the dinner thing. No worries. Oh, hey, before you run away, Mama, before you run away, so I heard that you listened to the updated version of Saws and Slides and apparently went into a bit of a tizzy over it. If you're on the Patreon, of course you can, Lady Z. If you're on the Patreon, you obviously have access to the pre-release, the works in progress versions of the Revenge Part 1 album. And including you guys get the updates, right? Like as they happen. I put new versions up, right? But Dan being the inspiration behind it, Autism ADHD, yeah. So I subscribe. Well, I thank you very much there, Z Official. It is true. I am an autistic ADHDer. I am an advocate. A lot of my content revolves around that. Right now, we're just talking about music stuff, but on my live streams, we say that off topic is the topic. So we'll obviously, as you just watched happen, bounce from one topic to another that fast. So yeah, stick around. Glad to have you. Anyway, totally did went all stimmy too. Yeah, I had updated the copy of Saws and Slides and actually gave it a proper mastering instead of just the okay, this is what I hammered out. Now I'm getting an album ready. Well, you know, album release date is up, so it's releasing April 12th, so it's like, okay, time to actually get it ready. So I did some updates to it. But Dan apparently hadn't heard it recently, so I told him yesterday. I sent him a DM. I'm like, so, did you happen to hear it? He's like, what? So, yeah. Okay, Lady Z, so you've got a vent. You got a vent for me. Whoop. I'm gonna bind. Burns is supposed to do kiddos art for a cake. Decided they can't do Gothic Purple Beautiful. Thankfully, not doing the actual party until next week. Derek, when you do it, so suits got kiddos Gothic needs. Panic and anxiety. So fucking angry because don't say yes and then change last minute. No, I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. I think that if you pay somebody for a service and then they back out last minute, that is among the most frustrating and annoying things in the world. That said, if you are the business and somebody says, okay, can you do this cake for me? And if you say yes, you better be damn sure you can follow through. They give me the money back, but still, yeah, that's okay. Congratulations to them for making the bare minimum. Right? If you pay a deposit and they say I can't do it, yeah, they better goddamn give you the money back. Get her ready to go pick up pandas. We can get her taxes done. All right, best of luck to you. Yeah, that's not cool at all. That sucks. I'm sorry, Lady Z. That sucks ass. But again, super goddamn frustrating for, you know, and it's especially if it's a smaller business, right? You wanna support a small business and give people the benefit of the doubt, right up until they prove the doubt needs to be put in place, right? I'm a baker, I'd help if I could. I am so not a baker. Hey, if you guys come out this way, Jasa can make you some awesome cookies and cinnamon buns. Actually, and a cake. She made a cake the other day, too. So, I mean, it's certainly not going to be purple and Gothic. Right, Gothic? But Safeway or Costco? That might be an idea. I never thought of that. I'm sure you guys have a Costco in Toontown. Sorry, I'm just jamming out now. Requires getting into a Costco, which can be difficult without a membership. Well, I mean, maybe, unless, you know, you kind of sneak past them or whatever. But then you have to show your card again at the till, so there's that, which could suck. But is what it is. It's also get black and purple icing. True. Safeway, however, does not require membership, though in my experience they tend to be a little bit more expensive than a lot of places. Who am I kidding? We're living in an age where Galen Weston has got everybody bent over the barbecue and is just going in dry, so. Sorry, is that my Canadian whining? Do you public music on Spotify, SoundCloud, etc.? Yes, I do indeed. If you're on Twitch right now, I would say you could do exclamation music. But because you're on YouTube, if you go to, it's here on YouTube as well. I release under the name The Spaz Project. And that's kind of just an umbrella because I release a lot of different genres of electronic music, everything from like trance and house and hardstyle and melodic dubstep and all that stuff. I release all that under different names, but it releases under the Spaz Project. So I have a channel here on YouTube as well. I don't really post a lot to it because the when I release to my distributor, it just automatically goes there. Thank you very much there, Polar Bear Mama. So yeah, it's all of these links right here, but you know, they're not clickable for. Actually, you know what? I will actually just copy this. I will copy this exactly, and I will pop this over here. Oh, apparently that's too much. Hang on, hang on. Here, I'm going to grab these 3 for you. There we go. It'll let me do those 3. So there you go. There's my Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud. But yeah, if you're a member, like I've got 3 tiers for the memberships with Patreon, Fourth Wall, and YouTube. If you are a mid-tier or higher, then you have access to my SoundCloud playlist, which are private, which are the ones that I was mentioning, that they're the ones that where I share all the works in progress and show the updates. And back. Welcome back. It's 3 there, right? Yes, it is. Good guess. Why is finding Gothic design for the top of a cake so hard? Because Gothic design can mean a world of different things, depending on who you ask. Need to call Mom. Alright, say hi to Mom. Word to your mama. And the word is hi. What is true, right? I mean, Gothic design could be... I got my water in the kitchen. Hi, Sam. P. Yes, P indeed. Silly Lady Z forgetting her water. Oh well. So speaking of way off topic being the topic, TV shows. That was something I wanted to mention today, because I don't watch a whole lot of TV, or, you know, episodic material, shall we say, outside of like YouTube. I watch very few TV programs, but I came across a video on YouTube that reminded me that I never watched Mr. Robot, and I kind of always wanted to. So has anybody seen that show, and is it worth it for me to get into it? Because it seems like something I would probably enjoy. That said, I did watch the new episode of The Bad Batch late last night, because it released, because it's Wednesday. And I'm not going to spoil it, but hot damn. There's a person I haven't seen in a hot minute. You never seen it, Mr. Robot? Yeah, it always seemed like something that I would be interested in, as, you know, from that, like, cyberpunk-ish kind of angle. You know, with the socially awkward, computer guy. Did you check out Beacon 23? No. Oh, no, I haven't yet. That's right. Have you watched all of that, or? Because I remember hearing from you after the first 2 episodes or something, and you said it was just, like, fantastic. And are you able to give a basics... Oh, no, wait. That's the one where... Right, Beacon... Yeah, where there's the girl and the guy on the beacon out in space. Right. In episode 3, and it's very good. Okay. Cool. Let me think. Have I seen Mr. Robot? I think not. Alright, Chris, you're exempt from that, I guess. You're the exception. We'll permit you to have not seen it. You know, that whole fears and shit thing. Can't believe it's actually 7 degrees out today. Sorry, I did. As I just happened to, like, look down and notice the temperature. And think to myself, my daughter is walking home right now with a trumpet. So my daughter is now playing the trumpet. Badly. But she's trying. Because I guess she's in her music class. They're doing band instruments or whatever. And I don't know if she picked it or if she got assigned it. But I'm proud of myself for playing Warframe. I mean, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know if she picked it or if they assigned it to her, but yeah, she got the trumpet. And yeah, she has to bring it home every night and is supposed to practice on it and has been kind of failing at that. So I told her that as part of her routine, we need to work in a bit of practice time, because otherwise she might as well attach a leash to it, because she's just taking a trumpet for a walk back and forth to school, and that's counterproductive. Based on a book, it's been added to TBR. I got distracted by a zombie book. I mean, okay, that sounds like you. Little Miss Zombie obsession in fucking Call of Duty. Whatever. So nobody else has seen Mr. Robot then? Okay. I'm just kind of like debating. Is that trumpet is fun? Trumpet is better than a reed instrument for and the learning take place. I played sax for a year. I played the tenor sax when I was in grade 7 or 8. What grade was I in? It was 7, right. I even went to band camp and everything. Insert joke here. But the reed squeaks. Oh, I know. Oh, I remember. I also remember how much it hurt, like the muscles in the cheeks right here, too. That's what Jay says. Yeah, she was funny yesterday when she had her little thingy there. And she was trying to, like... She was practicing in the living room here, right? She's like, I'm going to practice up here. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. She's like, yeah, you can see how bad I am. I'm like, that is not incentive for me to allow you to practice up here, but okay. And played the flute. Perfect. And you turned into a horn dog as an adult. So, I mean, it all went full circle. Hey, look at that. Just stepped in a wet bit. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Normally, a song like this, I would skip, but I love this song so much. So good. Anyway, it was back when I played the clarinet. That's fair. I want to do a song like this. Yeah, change the socks, no shit. Played the clarinet and did not go to the camp. Dan played the slide whistle. And then ironically made... No, I'm not going to finish that sentence because... Yeah, that ended up real dirty. Anyway, prompted me to create a song with a slide whistle. That's what... Yeah, that's where I wanted to go with that. I think Child may be home. Maybe? I don't know. Yep. Well, hello! How are you? You were good. How was your little day? It was good. Did you bring home your trumpet? Yup. And do some practice in a little while? Why it wasn't making sound? Why is that? Oh, the buttons were in the wrong area. Oh, well, that's good. Nice. Well, that's good. All right, then. You know you have singing class tonight, right? Yeah, you do, because it's Wednesday. All right. And you have some time to chill and relax. But first, the bunny. That's right. I'm very proud of you for remembering that. Of course, it's my bunny. I love her. Jasa has a bunny. It's a new addition, relatively. She's had it for a couple of weeks now. The bunny needed to be rehomed from somebody else, and my wife decided we were taking it. Not a shock at all. Good on her for remembering. That's become, again, autism routines. That has become part of the routine. As soon as you get home, you go straight down and deal with the bunny. That means, like, cleaning up the poop, and a lot of times she will fill the water and refill the food dish at the same time, kind of bang it all out at once. But wanted to play double bass and a violin. Like, no, not interested. Want the big bassy one. Now blow my whistle, baby. Blow that whistle, bitch. Right, Dan? How about that new bass, though? How about the bass in that fucking track now, huh? How about that? Look at my dishes, wanted to cry, it overwhelmed me so much with how many there are. That's a mood. I can relate to that very well. As the main person who typically does the dishes, Jasa, part of her job is to unload the dishwasher. My god, so much bass. It's what happens when you do a proper mastering on it, right? Like, dude, I shit you not, when I was DMing you and telling you about that and I was listening to it in the car, my car was fucking shaking. I don't have subs in my car, but the bass was rattling my car. I was so proud of myself right then. I'm here, need a distraction. 16-year-old has run away. Oh my god. Hi, Angie. What the shit? Get rid of the dishes into a different room so it's not big a pile. Wow, that's something. Do it so that so the husband doesn't have to do it. That's fair. That's fair. I'm typically the one that does the dishes. We've been a little bit light on spoons around here as of late. And just the way things have been going, like, my schedule, of course, revolves typically around my wife's schedule, right? So, you know, if she has a client or is doing sessions or classes after her daytime work hours, then, you know, we have to kind of plan around that. So, of course, with the dishes and with dinner and all that shit, I don't know why I said dishes. I meant dinner. With food, anyway. It makes it rather difficult and frustrating, especially because she's throwing my routine off, right? I'm not saying that in a way that, you know, God damn it, you're fucking up my routine. I mean, just that I can't adhere to my routine. Yes, it's frustrating as shit to me, but I also know that she has clients that she has to work with. So, you know, I get that. It's incredibly frustrating to try and, you know, do something for, I mean, like, Jason and I will live off fucking hot dogs and macaroni, honestly, or PB&J, or soup and sandwiches, or, you know, we have, like, frozen chicken nuggets kind of thing. You know, I can just fucking throw some of them in the air fryer, and we're good. But, you know, it's cooking for all three of us that becomes problematic, and a lot of times we end up, you know, resorting to hitting Burger King on the way home is what we did last night, because that's just, you know, that's what had to happen, because I had the car, she's out of town, so I have to drop her off, come back here, I would have to cook, then I would have to drive back out of town to bring her back home. Shit's gonna be cold by that point, or if I don't start cooking until we get back home, then we all eat at like 9-10 o'clock. Jace has got to be in bed for 9, because it's a school night, right? So it's like all of this shit all over the place, and it's frustrating as fuck, but there's not a lot that can be done about it. No spoons and no spoons. It's no spoons squared. Square spoons. Can you imagine square spoons? I don't want to imagine square spoons. Makes me think of a garden hoe. Take that however you want. Anyway. Why would you eat cereal with a garden hoe? That'd be painful. Yeah, no. That sounds like fun, yes. Interesting aesthetically. Yeah. If they were smaller. If they were bigger, it's like trying to jam a shovel into your face. Look up shovel spoon at some point. I don't think I wanna. They exist. Why am I not surprised by this? Why does this not shock me in the least? Because people are weird. I have not. You guys both have shovel spoons. I was thinking about Pocket earlier today. I miss Pocket. I need to reach out and see what's going on in Pocket's world. It may be excessive, but, you know, it's one way to get you fed. And I mean, do you have a big mouth? You're a tiny human. Pocket's been having spicy sads the last time that I talked to them. So, I mean, that's understandable. I'm going through the motions. I haven't talked about it a lot, but it's true. Something I'm saving for the therapist. I'm compiling a lot of notes. Good tune. Oh yeah, it's going around. It's going around. There's a lot of people that are indulging in those, and which is weird because I mean, if you think about the stereotype of that's more apt to happen like in the fall and into the winter because of like seasonal effectiveness or seasonal affective disorder and shit like that. But then there's those of us that have got like the real bad spicy brains. Like, you know, they were made with fucking habanero sauce. Actively trying not to have them. I am doing my best by throwing myself into a lot of projects. But that's always how I have dealt with shit like that. Yeah, I don't want to turn this into that conversation today. But suffice it to say, yeah, there's a few of us that I know of. I mean, don't get me wrong, and I know all of us go through it, in and out of it at some point. Some of us both for a lot longer period, some of us more actively, and some of us to deeper depths. But that doesn't make it any less valid for any person who's just having the shit day. So, changing weather disruption to system. I agree. I'm fully aware that the weather of the last week played strongly into that because we were having kind of nice weather, and then the weather fucking dropped real sharp. I was in a ton of pain because of the change in the pressure. We had another dump of snow for a few days, and I'm fully aware that played quite heavily into it, and it sucked. Thankfully, it's getting a little nicer now, so hopefully it's not a constant, like, agonizing, like, even sitting here was hurting kind of, that bad. I'm hoping it gets a little better. It would probably help if I, took my pain meds on time and with more regularity. Looking at a closer fuck about house, my mom coming on Friday to visit me. And falling today? Oh, you had a whoopsie, did you? Hi, Siege. Did somebody have a boo-boo? So like I said, it's pretty much my state of being. Yeah. And talking about everybody. This, of course, is. Oh, you went down the stairs, did you? Or you tripped over air? It was one or the other. Ate the barbecue. This course has already annoyed me. Them talking about everybody is a bit autistic. Who's talking about that? What did I miss? Minus the dishwasher. Chris said to drop it like it's hot and dropped it all. I mean, yeah. No, that's not dropping it like it's hot. That's dropping it. Oh shit. That's just it. Sorry, but anyway, Gothic. Who is the them that you're referring to? Is it the people you're working with? The course of okay, gotcha. Right. The course you're taking. Okay, yeah, I could see that being frustrating as shit. I was doing some scrolling, early morning scrolling today, and I came across this one guy. He has psychotherapist, and it was like a good advice, a positivity, You know, it wasn't bad or anything like. It wasn't overly toxic or nothing like that. You know, it was a good video. But I mean, the guy has psychotherapist in his profile, and he said ADD. So I'm like, why is somebody who has psychotherapists in their profile using outdated terminology? Right? Like, I wasn't, you know, in hindsight, okay, I was probably a bit dickish, but I mean, hello, autism. Anyway, like, dude's a professional. Why are you using outdated terms? Counsel, yes. Necessary information to know, but I don't have to like it. I mean, it's true. Yes, ADD is way outdated. It was removed from the DSM in 2013, so it's an 11-year outdated term. It's ADHD, all of it. Based on current presentations, it would be considered ADHD primarily inattentive presentation. I'm so behind, but you know what? That's fine. You are also not a medical professional that should fucking know better, right? So, like, somebody who has psychotherapist in their profile should know this and should be, like, using the proper terminology. But that's the thing too, is like, there are so many people in the field that are still using it and not correcting people on it. That, I mean, you know, Jace, I'm not gonna shit on you for it. You know, obviously, if you didn't know that, you didn't know. Now you know, right? But I mean, how are you supposed to know if all of our lives we had grown up here and you just have ADD and nobody made the correction on that, right? It's the same thing with Asperger's. That is not a thing anymore. It was once a diagnosis. It's problematic. Hans Asperger was a Nazi sympathizer, and Asperger's is just autism, right? So they pulled that out too. So there are people who were, and there are a lot of people that they will fucking stick. And see, you didn't know that either. I had to learn that one a few years ago myself, right? But now, again, now you know. But there are some people that they were diagnosed as Asperger's, and they will fucking cling to that and fight tooth and nail. If you tell them that it is no longer a diagnosis, they cling to it because that's what they were diagnosed, right? So that's what they are. They're an Aspie. There are many Aspies who will fight for it. Yeah, exactly. I know people who still... Yeah, right? So people that are getting diagnosed with this stuff in this day and age, it's almost like they don't like change, right? Almost. But, you know, once you put together the behind the scenes of it and realize that it's all just autism, right? It's the same thing as being a level 1 autistic. That's it, right? But, yeah, it's almost like, yeah, it's not a death sentence. No, it's not. It really isn't. Is it life-changing? Oh, fuck yeah. When you come to the realization of what you have been doing your entire life and why, and trying to come to grips with that, that is still something a year later that I'm still fighting with, right? That is something I deal with constantly, that, oh shit, this is why I did that. Also, the doctor didn't want to diagnose as ASD. I mean, the only thing it's missing is 2 letters. Especially for females. Yeah, well, that's another problem in and of itself, too. Hey, hopefully the DSM-6 addresses that, because allegedly it's coming out this year, supposedly. The DSM-5 text revision did some good work in updating some of the problematic wording in it, but I mean, you know, they can still go farther. It is still an 11-year-old book at this point. And is it perfect? Again, no. But the DSM is the best thing that we have It's not perfect, and it can only improve. I hope. Knock on wood or something. Or whatever. Coffee. Like me feeling like I knew I was autistic for over a year and getting the yeah, same. Right? Like if I think back over my little TikTok journey, oh heck meds, take those, yeah. I love coffee. Coffee is the blood of life, the nectar of the gods. Right? The first year, it was like, no. And then I kind of like, I think back to a couple of videos where I tried to stay away from autism content because I didn't feel like I had a place in it, right? And there were a couple of videos where there were some like cross stuff that I addressed, and I even said in there, you know, I'm not autistic that I know of. And then a year later, we're getting Jasa checked out, and we're learning she's autistic, and I'm learning it comes from up the tree, and she's getting checked based on a lot of things that she and I both do. And then a year later, yeah, it turns out, surprise, it was a tism all along. Whoopsie! Thank you, Vivance, for helping bring that out. And bombarding you with autistic media. Yep. Miles and I hate the level because some days is level 1 and some days is level 2. Their assessments were on your fully determined spectrum, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, you can slide between different levels. Just because you are diagnosed as a level 1 does not mean that sometimes you will not slide to a level 2. Just because you were diagnosed as ADHD inattentive does not mean that some days you are going to go to a combined. Or rather, does not mean that some days you are not going... You know what I'm saying. But that, if you recall a little while back, when I was saying that this is why Barkley is talking about removing the presentation part entirely, and wanting to push more of a ADHD with and without conduct disorder instead. I agree with that. I don't think presentation type is as necessary nowadays because, you know, it's almost like it's a spectrum. Who the fuck would have thunk it? A lot of people forget. I wish professionals would remember this. Yeah, but that means them doing their due diligence and staying on top of the updated information. And God forbid we have that. Now, in fairness, in my province, the medical system is so fucked and getting further continually fucked because of the powers that be that it is... There are so many doctors that are leaving the province because of the way that they are being treated, because of overworked and not properly paid, shit like that. So like a lot of the doctors are leaving the province. So show your due diligence. That's right. I never really thought about that. So, I mean, I could see that it is harder for a lot of them to stay on top of stuff like that. But I mean, if that is your specialty or speciality, depending on how you want to say it, I think that's, you know, you have to stay on top of that. If you are a psychologist, psychiatrist, psychotherapist, etc., you should be getting these updated terms and breakdowns and diagnoses and shit, and be diligent about it, right? I mean, I understand that my family doctor could not diagnose me as autistic because that is not his kettle of fish, right? That's not his bag. But when it is your specialty, then I think you need to fucking stay on top of shit. Anyway, I see the yellow light is on. That means it is time for our self-care break. So, if you're new here, once an hour, I like to remind you to go and get some water, take your meds, have a stretch, go to the bathroom if you need, get yourself a snack, So let us do that. We're going to have a self-care break for a couple of moments.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
So go and grab yourself some water. I'm going to refill my coffee. Nate will do what he wants, and we'll be right back. Fucker.
Did you light your dorm on fire trying to ignite farts?
Did your neighbor trim their grass and your toes?
Getting a divorce because you fucked around and they found out?
I'm JP Schuster.
And I'm CB Mooster.
And we're here to fight for you.
Automotive accidents.
Medical malpractice.
Workplace injury.
Accidental amputation.
Call Schuster and Mooster at 1-800-DUMP-STAR.
How did our phone number end up like this?
I don't know, I just work here. Schuster and Mooster.
Attorneys at law.
My dad worked at a bakery.
We'll go to great heights for you.
Unless you're Cass, then it's regular height.
By hiring Schuster and Mooster LLC, you acknowledge that no one should act or refrain from acting based solely upon the legal advice provided by Schuster and Mooster LLC, without first seeking much better qualified legal and/or professional advice.
Did you eat some nuts and now have angry squirrels chasing you?
Accidentally summon a demon that let loose in your neighborhood and now everyone's homeless?
I farted 3 minutes ago!
Harold, get out of here!
And I felt it run behind my knees!
Security, Harold's in here again.
I don't want to go!
Lick a pole only to find out it was frozen?
You mean metal, right?
It was mine!
God damn it, Harold.
I'm JP Schuster.
And I'm CB Mooster.
And we're here to fight for you.
Automotive accidents.
Medical malpractice.
Workplace injury.
Exorcism gone wrong?
Call Schuster and Mooster at 1-800-PUMP-STAR.
You're just here to inflate our numbers.
I'll grab my hose.
Schuster and Mooster.
Attorneys at law.
I like my cookies.
I also like your cookies.
I like your cookies too!
Harold!
What? Why was Harold in that commercial? Because Harold was the homeless guy who was living behind the dumpster at the time, and he snuck into the office. Vespa with a big 21. How are ya? Yeah, this is what happens when you don't read the wiki, Nate. You fall behind. See, Harold was a homeless guy who was living by the dumpster out behind of the Schuster and Mooster law office because, you know, they work in a shady part of town because they're not exactly high-paid lawyers or anything like that. Saul Goodman, anyone? And then they brought him on as an intern. So, there you go. And now you know. You feel like you're learning something today? Let me see here. You called a different Dairy Queen and they're excited to do it. Nice. Even asked for pictures of flowers and the aesthetics. I did a thing. Took me like 6 hours to do it, but I did it. Hey, perfect. Which, by the way, big shout out to you. Lady Z Mom. Yay! Just confirming that you are nuts. I mean, as if this was any question? Like, okay, Nate. Oh my god. Dude. I'm big nuts. I don't know what you're talking about. Where's my lick? You're not single. You get tickles, but that's it. Sorry, otherwise it's... working in Starbucks in my store today. Nice! Coffee! It didn't play. I heard it. And so I can keep my certification. Oh, I see. You mean this one here? Draw me like one of your leather dinos. Rar, rar. Unless they're enemy. Let me go ask Ziggy if Ziggy cares. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I don't either. So, I mean, there's that. What? I'm trying to be respectful over here, and you're fucking shitting on me for trying to be respectful. What in the shit? I'm so confused by this. And it was in the middle of the ad break. Yeah, I know. He has 3 kids. Nuts confirmed. I mean, yes, nuts are confirmed. To me, of all people. What, you don't deserve respect from me? Okay. That's new. Just play lower volume. Yeah, because the music volume goes up on the break. Who are you? What have you done? Disrespect. I mean, okay, hang on. Yeah. Jay, where are you? Somebody needs to be daddied. Like that, this is a screenshot in and of itself, right here. This is a screenshot that is going to be taken and sent right to you, and we're going to remember this moment. We need to know the type of nuts. Well, I'll get him. I mean, it's not mandatory, but I'm going to go with cashew. Because cashews are my favorite. Hazel, very nice. I wish I was playing games. I mean, you could play a game. How many coffees can I fuck up and have them not notice? Don't do that. Don't play that game. Because then you won't have a job anymore, and I don't want that for you. I'm playing Fractured Butthole. Very nice. Very nice. I'm all about that game. Oh, lordy. I did that by accident. They didn't notice. Congratulations. That's 1 point on the board for you. Good job. This is such a weird tune. Shit, I had a thought and it walked away. Shocker. It's supposed to be blonde espresso. It was not. Oh well. I mean, if you keep falling down, you will indeed have a fractured butthole. I mean, fair enough. Is a cashew a nut or a fruit? To my knowledge, it's considered a legume, is it not? I don't know. Shall I take a look? Is a cashew a nut or a fruit? Let's find out. Dr. Google, what do you say? On the other hand, the fruits of the cashew, almond, and pistachio plants are not true nuts, but rather classified as drupes. Drupes are fruits with that are fleshy on the outside and contain a shell covering a seed on the inside. We consume this seed, so it is a drupe. Chris, what in the fuck did you just do? There's a part of me, what, you okay, I'll watch that later. Anyway. Although I am more spicy today than normal, apparently. I just clipped it, get out of my head. Uh-oh. Great, I'm gonna have to check the clips after stream today, then. Botany is weird. Yes, it is. I want to play my Ark, the game, where I forgot what dino will eat me and walk up to it. He spit venom in my face. I told you we were the same person. Didn't even get a housemate. Buzz, bitches. That's right. Can I ask random questions here? Yeah. I mean, shit, off topic is the topic around here. Bring on the randomness. And by the way, ignore that one right there. What's a random question? We've never had them here. I don't know what you mean. Hashtag sarcasm. Indeed, ignore me. That's right. Hashtag off topic is the topic. I feel like that needs to be put on a shirt, but that would be very... Would that be very select as the people that would, like, get it? Right? Would you really understand that? And could it apply to everyday life? Yeah, I guess it could. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Let me mark that down. Let me break up my sticky note. Sticky note. It could be a club shirt. It can be a club shirt. Let me see here. I just thought this needs to be merged. I have a question. I'm trying to think of low pressure dopamine boosting stuff that I can do immediately when I wake up. Any suggestions? I'm thinking immediately take a walk outside when I wake up. That is one thing that you could do. Another thing that if you are more into like doing the gym or shit like that, I have heard that there are ADHDers, autistics, neurodivergents, etc. That are far more active than I am, that they will go to the gym first thing in the morning or go for a run or take a, as you put, take a walk first thing in the morning, go outside, touch some grass. So yeah, that is one thing that you could do, absolutely. Unfortunately, given my physical state, that's not an option for me, but it was at one point. Oh yeah, right, I was doing the hashtag off topic is the topic. There we go. All right, cool. I'll see what you do. Circle back. Can you put the circle on the back too? The ones you have in the sleeve? No. Circle does not go on the back. That goes on the sleeve for a reason. No, pentagram goes on the sleeve. Because if you look at how they are based, the design is based off of a hockey jersey. And the way that they do their designs, on the back is the name and the number. And that's it. That doesn't get touched. On the front would be either the logo or their word mark, right? On the sleeves would be where you put any of the extra patches and stuff like that. So on the Meerkats one, that's why the infinity is on the shoulder. On the Squirrels one, the Squirrel Squad, that's why the the setting sun squirrel is on the shoulder, right? Same with the pentagram. All of them go on the shoulder. Because that's how the design was made. Or rather, that's what the design is based upon. And I'm not sure why it just did a stutter there, but it did. Anyway. I'm gonna help get her in a task to let me walk in the bathroom into the door frame. Yeah. Progress. Run was good for me. Wasn't able to sustain the discipline. That's probably the bees on the stingers. Yeah. But that's one of the hard things, right? Is getting it to become a ritual, right? Not just a habit, but to become a ritual, to become part of the daily routine. That's where it's exceptionally difficult. They found her. She's home. Okay, good, Angie. Good. You know how they say that you have to do something for what, 21 days consistently in order to make it like a proper routine? Yeah, that's the hard part, right? When I was going to the gym, it had become a routine for me, and then COVID happened and all the gyms shut down, and then that just never happened again. And I mean, does that play into my physical condition? I don't know. Nice, Siege. Running cold shower is not a fun idea. Okay, routine. So we're saying my brain would accept it as a full routine. I mean, if you continually do it over and over and over, then yeah, you can work it into becoming a routine, for sure, right? You know, one of the ones that we're working in right now is, I was saying earlier that my daughter is for her band class now, you know, plays trumpet. Right, so we're trying to work in her daily practice into the routine. Do you have the ability to make a indoor section to start the? Yeah, hey, that's an idea. You start your routine indoors. Included sponsors and station, Dragon Cave, Gerbil Heights, etc. Yeah, but that can get right stupid really fast. Like, really fast. I think the only one that actually has anything like that, and the thing is too, is there are a lot of those that I don't know about. Right? You guys just make shit up, and I don't know about it. But the tour shirt, yeah, is the only one, and that one has transportation provided by the bus. Hi. Okay, why? Yes, but why?
I just wanted to watch the video, and I didn't want it to be heard in the background of your stream.
Well, if you're watching it at the table, I'm not going to hear it.
In the background of your stream?
No.
Still, I want to turn on.
Okay, but that means that they have to be connected to said device, which they are not.
I can figure out how to do that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'll have to disconnect them from my phone. Sorry guys, one sec here. Anyway, Count's Chamber is a new one, like by like a year or so. I mean, that one kind of, the peaking was adorable, right? Oh, thank you. Right, but Gerbil Heights, I didn't know about that. Dragon Cave Inc. I didn't know about, but Dragon Cave I knew about. She needs to stop getting so big, right? Okay, so hang on. Let me disconnect from my phone. Disconnect. All right, now you can connect it to whatever you need. I made that one up. Yep, and shared it with nobody. By nobody, I mean me. Oh, okay, so yeah, what you're saying is You want me to make merch and include a bunch of shit that you made up and didn't tell me about, but expect me to fucking know about it. I'm seeing a flaw in your logic. Tell your kiddo I said hello. Hello, kiddo. Hi. Hello, nurse. Yep, mind readers, yep. Damn it, Jim, I'm autistic, not a fucking psychic. But you're right, the peeking was adorable. It's hard not to be adorable when you look like that, though. That's the thing. She's far too adorable for even her own fucking good. And I keep telling her that. And I would tell her to stop being so adorable, but I don't want her to stop being that adorable. Because adorable is good. Why do you keep stuttering? What is open that is fucking causing you to stutter? Maybe Splice. I don't know why Splice is open. Because I haven't used it in 2 days. And I forgot to close it apparently 2 days ago. Whoops. That doesn't track at all. Anyway. Where was I? My mom's... She couldn't find the class. That's right up there with Miss Cleo getting busted. How come she didn't see that coming? Not me taking an accidental nap during stream. I mean, okay. A mile-long list of shit to do today. That's fine if you have a nap. Whatever. How many people can I think of that have told me before that apparently my voice helps them sleep, which I think is... I don't know how, but... okay. I left my mind-reading hat at home. You're gonna have to use your words. That's fair. My brain goes too. I'm gonna start a conversation in my head. Finish it out loud, and Dan looked at me like, what the fuck are you on? Uh-huh. Your voice? Yeah. Music? Nah. That's interesting. Because, yeah, I've heard a few people say that. They're like, yeah, your voice can help, like, relax me. And I'm like, really? Especially on stream? Because I tend to be a little bit animated. Or, you know, I can be. I just pictured putting a filter on myself and turning into a cartoon. That was so on brand, I guess, for me anyway. I think I have an answer to your stream being nap-induced. Okay. Intriguing. My wife will do that from time to time. She will either start a conversation and then finish it in her head, or start a conversation in her head and then finish it out loud. But I mean, in fairness, I've done that too, so. Mom said, hey, hi mama. I think it's the rhythm of your speech pattern, consistency of the sound, really. Safe mental space for me. Okay, that I can, speaking of which, shout out to the bus. That I can get on board with. But I mean, like, is it like the timbre of my voice or something? I don't know. The rhythm of the speech. The rhythm of your speech pattern. Which is weird. Keep running right hand. Well. Do I need to start reading you bedtime stories too? Sorry. That was... I don't know what happened there, but never mind. Start with Chris. Start reading Chris bedtime stories. Well, it was weird. I showed up in a voice chat last night and Chris was already, like, just about asleep. Which I thought was funny. And then pop back in like an hour later. Because he's sleepy. And people being relaxed, meaning to, and then... That's fair. Arkham Knight! Hello. Love the name. You said a VC often enough, that's true. That is very true. I think it was there. No, I think you... I'm trying to remember. I don't think you were there at the time. And then Chris passed out. And then I sent Chris to her room. And then she came back an hour later. I was so anxious and all worked up in the last bit. Didn't sleep at all last night. Had a small nap today, but I'm still exhausted. That's fair. I can understand that. That was me a couple days ago, honestly. Arkham Knight, what is up? Hi, welcome to our happy little corner. Around the time the siege left. Yeah, because I couldn't remember, like... Yeah, you were in there when I got there. Right, and then you went back to work. Yeah, and she was nodding off. Yeah, that was it. So, get me, to get dishes done. Perfect, there you go. Now, going back to the whole voice thing, like, I know there are a lot of people that they want to, you know, they use me as a body double, and they lurk while they do the dishes and shit, and that's cool. I'm a vibe in the lurk mode. I'll leave your noise on low, so if you want my attention, scream my name. Scream your name. Oh, Lady Z! Well, that wasn't exactly a scream. But I have a request for you. Draw me like one of your leather dinas. Rar, rar. Anyway. Authenticato, what's going on? And see, you're always a vibe. What are you talking about? You're always a good vibe. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Arkham Knight. Hey, what's going on? Where are you from? What's shaking? What's happening in your world? Are you from Arkham? If so, that'd be... Well, that'd be a thing. It would be. For sure. And a hydrate on the way out the door? Yeah, not scream peeps names. I mean, that's fair. Not unless you're, you know, in the mood. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. There's that. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, Chris. I gotta head out, try to get some art done. Excellent! Why did you do that thing? Saddle. Thank you. Bloody hell. Anyway, yeah, but while I'm thinking of it, big shout out to all of our artist friends. Tiamara and Lady Z and Story Mage. Remember, guys, if you want some commissions done by some fabulous artists, Tiamara is on hold right now, but Lady Z is still taking commissions, and so is Story Mage, so make sure you inquire. The only time screaming is accessible. Is accessible? Acceptable is the word we were looking for there. Speaking of screaming, hey, do you want to have some puppies squeal with joy? We're still doing this. So if you guys want to have a voice chat rave, again, the first 3 hours, as always, going to be streamed here on Twitch and on YouTube. I'll join them after I get a computer. Excellent. We are taking donations for the Ronald McDonald House and for the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. The proceeds will be split between them. The top donator is going to get a $50 coupon code at my shop. And you guys are going to get a voice chat rave. And a streamed rave here. So yeah, I will let you know the date once we cross that halfway point. If we get all the way up to the top, well, then I have an extra goodie for you guys. Speaking of extra goodies, the new album is going to be out on April 12th. Revenge Part 1. So far it includes 8 tracks and maybe, just maybe, a secret remix if I can get it done in time. Maybe. Maybe. We shall see. If not, it'll make Revenge Part 2. But, gonna try. And if you are a member, that means a patron or a member on YouTube or a member on Fourth Wall. First off, you'll see your name down here because I love and appreciate you and want to give you some of that lovey recognition. But if you are mid-tier or higher, you will have access to the In the Works playlist. Your album, another artist releasing their song. Oh, really? Excitement or too much coffee. I mean, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. It keeps getting stuck in my head. Walking Away. I haven't played that one in a while. I should play that one for you guys. Because, yeah, there's that remix, too. But that one, unfortunately, that one's going to make Revenge Part 2. Because I'm not going to be able to get that one done in time. That's going to go on the Miami by Midnight. Which, it may be an album, or I just might release it as a single on its own. Or the Happy Spazzy Dance song, yeah. Hey, look at that. Thanks, bot. There we go. Spotify pre-save link will come soon as I am complete my mastering and upload it to my distributor. There's one track that I'm still working on the mastering for, and that is Together as One. I'm still working on that one. But yeah. See, initially, had I gone with the original plan, that album would have 17 or 18 tracks on it. So me splitting it is probably a good idea, because then I can go on to other projects and shit without getting too distracted. Also, that means, as Shoes points out, I will have it done and stop fucking with it and then release it to the world instead of going back and circling and then tinkering with it more and more and more. Like, there's one thing on the Villain that I want to add. Just one little thing that I want to add, so I have to get that done as well. I remastered the Saws and Slides, added some more stuff to that. So yeah, it's almost done and done. Has anyone seen the thing about boycotting Kellogg's starting April 1st for 3 months? I know people that are boycotting it already. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we are. I would have to double check though, because sometimes my wife forgets things and will get a brand of cereal for herself. But for the most part, we kind of are. But yeah, I've heard of it for a while now, because I mean, the CEO of Kellogg's said that poor people should eat cereal for dinner. So wait, instead of like lowering your gigantic record-setting profit margins to something that's more realistic for low-income people, you just want people to eat cereal for breakfast? For dinner? Well, and breakfast. Like, don't get me wrong, we've done it before. As neurodivergents, there are many times where cereal is a safe food, and people will have it for multiple meals in a day. But I mean, that doesn't work for everybody. It tracks how the company was formed, right? Right? Cornflakes were supposed to fucking be raising the price of project just because he can. Yeah, right? But I mean, you know, cornflakes were created as an anti-masturbation. Are you fucking kidding me? When a pack of steak costs less than a box of cereal, right? Meh, what are nutrients, right? That's where you add things like, you know, raisins and fruit and graham crackers too, yeah. It's so stupid. I am, but that's because we are broke. That's fair too. And hi, Heather. Sorry, I said hi to you in my head. Like Marie Antoinette said with cake, yep. Oh my god, it is. Oh, hang on. Wait, there's a button I present to you Dragon Suck My Dick Hard. All cereal until Cheerios got no water being less nutritional. Yeah. I'm gonna eat the rest of much if we can cook them in the air fryer or on the George Foreman grill. That'll never get old for me. Me either. Me either. Too fun. I love it. I know we were talking about like 2 things before we jumped over to the cereal. Oh yeah, we were talking about the music stuff. That's right. That is right. Yeah, Walking Away. I'll probably just release that one as a single. Though I may put it on an EP with a couple other tracks. I don't know. We're gonna see what hope you know I bought cereal today. Okay. How's things aside from the music stuff? I mean, isn't everything the music stuff? Hope. Wow, way to auto cucumber that one. I need to hear to clear the brain worms. Okay, that's fair. Gestures up to my comment before cereal. Yacht scrolling. I'm not seeing the walking away on the Patreon or SoundCloud. No, I did not mean to put that on there because that would be way far in advance, right? When it comes to a lot of the projects, I try not to put them too far in advance on the patron list because then they just get old, right? They get worn out by the time the release comes, right? Which is something that I constantly worry about with having the Revenge playlist up there. I'm constantly worried that that's going to get played out even before I release it. So yeah, there are a lot of them that I tend to not add on purpose. But anyway, aside from the music, how's things? They're up and down. We will go with that. My parents never bought the fun cereals. I wanted grape nuts and Raisin Bran. I always liked Raisin Bran though. I was kind of weird that way. With Mom and I doubt it'll get old. I'm unfamiliar. What does that mean? I mean, okay, if you say so. I worry. It happens. Holy shit, it's Devin! Hey, 21, you're legal everywhere. Or so they claim. Yeah, but I like raisins. I got Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like cereal today, have a craving. We have got, what the hell is it? Is it Caramel Cinnamon Toast Crunch I think we have? Devin's not legal everywhere. Not legal anywhere. There goes the stream, that's right. What's up, Devin? Oh, I just noticed the time, too. Hey, Jasa. Are you able to take a moment and do some dishes? Thank you. Anyway. The mice ate the Cinnamon Toast Crunch we got from the food bank. They pigged out. Oh, my. Oh, my. When I need to stim and avoid meltdowns, I play music mostly when I'm very mad, and then Eminem wins, because, yeah. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And actually, you know what? Since Angie mentioned about brain weasels and whatnot, let's do that. Let's do a little bit of the, Kaboom! The musical lovin'. You know what? I never set it up. There we go. Hang on. I had not set it up, so let's do that. Not the overlay. What the shit? What are you doing, man? Browser capture. Come on. Hey, that's the one. Kaboom. That's not good. Roar. Yeah. Doesn't help with the outside of the house as you check over for holes and cracks and stuff. I mean, I had mentioned that actually in the last stream about the fact that I think when we were talking about my cats and the fact that they are Absolutely fucking terrible when it comes to hunting mice. So like except for two of them, they'll catch them outside, right? But then any of the ones in the house will not catch the ones in the house, which is fucked up because during the winter time, some of them they'd make their way, into the nooks and crannies of the house kind of thing. Up until we put like some bars of Irish Spring soap in the pantry, and then we stopped getting them. But we do have mouse traps. But during the summer, of course, they are all the fuck over the place. So there's that. What was I looking for? Am I on playlist? I am on playlist. Tracks, that's what I'm going for. It's almost like you guys can see all the secret shit that I'm putting up there. Almost. Like including the new stream intro song, which for those of you who haven't heard it yet, there's the vocal mix that will be going on to the Neurodivergent album. Anyway, did I say album? That's what it sounded like. Ivory soap or Irish Spring is apparently the kind of soap that you want to put in the pantry to get mice to stay out of it, I guess. I was watching the original X-Men on Disney Plus, just finished an episode. They introduced Cable, very nice. 90s intro and outro hit very different. Nice. Tiny screen today, so you were lucky. Fair enough. Anyway, okay, so Angie, since you were asking about the Miami by Midnight walking away, this is still just the 1.0 version. I have not done any updates to it because I'm busting my ass on the hardstyle album up until I'm not, and then I work on something else, like a track that I don't know if is going to be Ross Gates or not. I haven't decided yet. It's kind of a different vibe. Anyway, Angie, this one's for you to help with the little brain weasels, because fuck brain weasels. Let's do a little happy stimmy dance, shall we? Hey, a little bit of a retro sound. A year-long move, really? You've been moving for a year? That is, a thing? That's kind of fucking crazy. Like little by little? I don't know what that means. Hey, Dan. Should I do the thing? If you have not heard the updated version, the album version, the new original mix of Saws and Slides These are the changes that I had made to it. I added a little bit to the intro, proper master on it, so the bass fucking rattles. And yeah, check this out. See if you like it.
Do the sound, and you know you want it raw. I'ma tell you work like a motherfucking chainsaw.
Hopefully this is rocking Vespa's eardrums.
Blow that whistle, bitch. Blow it. Blow that whistle, bitch. Fuck it, I'm done.
I mean, I honestly, I could have done a whole lot more to it. I could have expanded on the ass end of it, but in all honesty, my biggest thought at the time was, yeah, it was a joke project, but that's how it turned out, and I like it that way. So, you know, I just wanted, there were a couple of things that I added to it. I added some more hi-hat percussion. Obviously, I gave it the proper master, so like the bass fucking rattles, just rattles in my car, which is amazing. I added the vocal to the very beginning instead of just doing the chainsaw as a start. I put a reverse reverb into the vocal to kind of accentuate it a little bit. And yeah, that's the final version. That's going on the album, and that'll be out on April 12th. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And we got Mama's Favorite here, which is all done. What else have we got? Let me see. Yeah, this I'm working on this one here. My God, Rise of Heroes. I'm so proud of that one. Yeah, Together as One is the one that I'm still working on and still trying to get the final master on it. And there were some things. Blue Night Sky I updated. That's right, I did finish that one. So it wasn't just yeah, I'll play that one for you guys. So it doesn't just come in as a melodic. Obviously, it starts with a beat because I'm putting all the original mixes, aka the extended versions, on the album, and I finished the ass end of it. Let me know what you think. I love this tune. Honestly, I'm a big fan of this one.
There's a blue night sky facing down, filled with stars and lifting us up. A golden sky which makes us connect. The stardust is giving you life, and it's beautiful.
So there you go. There's the final version of that one, which is going to make the album. And you know what? I've not shown you guys the update because I haven't uploaded the update onto. You know what? I'm just going to pop this on here really quick. Let me just do a very quick little replace file on this, and maybe show you guys what I've been working on for this one. Now, again, this is not complete yet, but And I can do this one. I know the lyrics well, I hope. I mean, the thing is, she talks with a bit of an accent, right? So there's a potential to fuck them up a little bit. It took me a bit to actually, because I tried to look the lyrics up because it didn't come with the lyrics. I tried to look them up, and it took me a while because, thank you, audio processing. It took me a while to actually get it fucking figured out as to what the hell she was saying. But thankfully I got it. So there's that. At least I think I got it. Anyway, let's have a little listen at this one here. Together as One. Yes, I am doing with the Optimus Prime voice. Again, it is not completely mastered. It's not totally perfect. So you guys let me know what you think of this.
Together as one. United as one.
Sorry.
Look at us now. Together as one. We stand here together, united as one. One tribe, a feeling from deep inside, a sense of victory and euphoria. Look at us now, united as one. This is our destiny. Release the energy. Stand together. Together as one. We stand here together, united as one. One tribe. This is our destiny. Stand together. Together as one. stand together. Together as one. Together as one. Together as one.
So that's what I have for it so far. I think the biggest thing that I feel I need to do is like thicken up the leads, because they sound like they're still pretty thin. So I need to thicken those up a bit. It's also the longest track on the album, I think, so far, because I added that break here at the end and then went back into it again. But that's what I got so far. So there's just kind of a sneak peek as to what's going to be happening for track 1 of the album. Yeah, so Revenge Part 1 is going to be coming April 12th. And I am excited as fuck. I hope you guys are a little bit stoked about it as well. Multiple rubber balls, yeah, all the bouncy balls. Boing, 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 boing. That's because of the way that the kicks are formulated. A lot of punch on it, and then the bass on it is very very reverb and whatnot. But yeah, let me see here. I think we might. Yeah. Yup, I am. Yes. Yeah, me too. Me too, very, very much so. I am super excited for it. I will learn about that when I have a computer. Yes, and I will be happy to help teach you. But in the meantime, it is a little over the 2-hour mark. I have got to get out of here because Jace has got her singing class tonight. So we've got to do a bunch of prep for that. So I got to bounce. So I want to thank all of you for hanging out and joining me today. I unfortunately have to work this Friday, so I will not be back on Friday, but I will hear you guys on, I'll see you guys on Sunday. That's right, in the meantime and in between time, that's it, another edition of Stampede Wrestling. If you get that reference, 1, you're old as shit, and 2, you're Canadian. So, much love to all of you. Drink your water, take your meds, and be kind to yourself. And in the meantime, we're going to go visit somebody that I have not rated into in a hot minute. My good buddy, the Panda Nate, who is playing some Warframe right now. I know that you guys were talking about it earlier, and some of you were saying that you enjoyed the Warframe. So this guy here is fucking amazing at Warframe. So if you're into Warframe, come along. Let's blow up his chat, say hi, and at the very least, shower him with emojis. But anyway, we're out of here for now. Drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself. I will see you in the Discord. Have yourself an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you here on Sunday. Ciao for now, my loves.